Hey guys, Christy Shelton from foreverandafter.com. I wanted to come to you guys live today and just talk about your different options for actually planning or scheduling out your day. So in the electronic age we live in, you don't have to keep a paper planner anymore. You can use apps on your phone, you can use calendar, stuff in your email, stuff on your computer. You have a multitude of options to kind of keep track of everything and make sure that you are staying on task with your time blocks and your power pockets. So I wanted to share with you guys kind of what works for me. I'm a paper and pencil person, so I like to take notes on paper. I like to have a paper planner, and I'll show you how I kind of separate out my planner and kind of budget my time out. And then I'll talk about some other options that you have for scheduling as well. So I actually use, let me open it here, a paper planner, and it's made by Erin Condren. I've used these planners for a couple years and really like them. So we'll just go to March, for example. So I use the vertical version of this planner. It comes in a horizontal version. The horizontal version has the days of the week over here, and then it just has like a big open spot here, but I prefer to have them vertically. So I break this down into 3 sections, and I've kind of been playing with it to figure out what works best for me. So in the beginning, I was just kind of doing like daytime, afternoon time, evening time, and you see like this here was my schedule for my second job. And so I was doing that for a while. Now I'm actually doing like my health and fitness stuff in the first block, and then my middle block I'm usually using for work related stuff, and then my evening block are like places I have to be, like appointments and stuff. But I've also put like motivation. Sundays are like a power day for me, so I usually like create checklists and stuff. At the beginning of the month I can make a checklist, like my goals for the month, and then when I create my goals I put a box next to them. Anything that is in progress I put like half a hash mark through, and then that way when it's completed I'll either exit completely out or I will fill it in. Anything that's just the square hasn't been started yet. That kind of helps me keep track of where I am on my goals and that kind of thing. So this is what works for me, is the paper planner, being able to write in colorful ink. Like here I made these boxes to track my water intake for the day. So you can kind of customize this to be however. If you're more of an electronic person and you want to do things electronically, you can use your calendar app on your phone. You can use like a notes app. Like I use iPhone, so I have just a notes app that's loaded into mine, and I can go in and make a list of things I need to do, and then I can reorder it and prioritize it. There are some really good scheduling apps out there. I know for a while when my husband and I were scheduling things at a bunch of different times, there was a couple apps that connect together where, and they have them for families too, where everyone in your family can kind of put their own schedule into the calendar, so that way you can see the big picture for the whole family. So that helps sometimes too if you're juggling multiple schedules. We don't really do that anymore because we pretty much are on the same schedule for the most part throughout the week, so we don't really need to do that anymore. But through like say Gmail, or I'm sure Yahoo has it too, they have their own calendar app where you can plug in your to-do list or your tasks, kind of schedule those in, and I know that those can generate alerts to either your email box. Sometimes they can generate alerts to your mobile device. If I schedule things through my phone calendar app, it alerts me on my watch when it's time for something to happen, and I can set it up to be like 5 minutes ahead, 10 minutes ahead. I used to try to give myself, when I was using the electronic stuff, I used to try to give myself like a lot of notice, but then I would find that I would either like snooze it, kind of like I do with my alarm in the morning. I'm one of those people that has like 9 alarms on my phone set, because if I rely on snooze, I'll hit snooze like 500 times and then I'll end up getting up late. So I legit have probably like 4 or 5 that I turn on every morning. But so just really figure out what works for you. Figure out the style that you like. With these paper planners, I know Erin Condren is a really popular one, and I'll put a link to her planner site. They do the vertical ones that I have, the horizontal ones that I talked about where the days go sideways, and then they also do like an hourly version where you can actually schedule out hourly for each day. That wasn't something I felt like I needed at this point. This thing has lots of cool features. So like the covers are interchangeable. You can take them off. They're really heavy duty. These are like sticky note things that go in it. I have all these dashboards clicked in, like my weekly meal planner for what we're gonna have for dinner. I usually put in there. I've got all these pockets like attached in there to hold extra stuff. And then sometimes like midway through the year when I get a bunch of stuff in my planner, sometimes I take out like the beginning of the year. But these planners are kind of cool because each month they have like a thought or motivational type stuff. You have your monthly layout view where you can set your goals, and then, you know, you can do like a thankful thought and that kind of stuff. So really the sky's the limit with customization in these things. You can get different sticker packages that you get. I got a bunch of them at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, any kind of craft store. You can get, like, this particular sticker came from a package I got from the actual planner company themselves. And then like in the back of my planner I have like these snap-in plastic folder things that hold like extra sticky notes and the dots to color code stuff. And if you're a fanatic like I am, then you like all kinds of accessories and sticker sheets. And here's some of my sticker sheets that are not on my pages yet. So the sky's kind of the limit for choosing how you're going to organize and how you're going to plan out your day. So really try to play around with it, find what works for you, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye.